In keeping with this idea that worship is falling down at the Lord's feet and thinking about all the action that's going on at the Lord's feet, people humbling themselves, people falling down at his feet, worshiping, people falling down and admitting their sins, all those different kind of things. Those are all responses to God. And in many ways, they are worship responses. They are proskuneo, that is to fall down at the feet of someone greater than ourselves. And so with that in mind, in Luke chapter 5, is a story of Simon Peter, who has lent Jesus his boat for Jesus to speak to a crowd, and then after he finishes speaking to the crowd so that he can be heard, Jesus says, "Put out into the deeper water." Simon gives him some pushback, not a lot, but says, I'm the fisherman. We fished all night, we caught nothing, but whatever. So we'll do it. As you know, huge haul of fish comes in, and Simon's response to that is to fall down at Jesus's feet in submission and humility. Again, another picture of what worship it looks like for us. We fall down at the feet of our Lord in submission and in humility. What ends up happening, though, is how the Lord responds to it is so beautiful, because then Jesus looks at Simon and Simon says, "Depart from me, I'm a sinful man." Jesus looks at him with a big smile on his face and says, "Simon, we're going to catch more than just fish going forward. We're going to catch people going forward." And he reorients him through this moment down at his feet. He reorients Simon's life to something far bigger than himself, a purpose far bigger than himself. And if you and I give ourselves to worshiping at the feet of our Lord, throwing ourselves in submission and humility before our God, if we give ourselves in that way, often what will end up happening is our vision will be broadened, our purposes and our mission will be broadened, and God will flood us with fresh hope and fresh vision for his purposes through us going forward, just like he did with Simon. If we will throw ourselves down at his feet in humility and submission and say, "Lord, you are worthy. You are worthy. I worship you. I give myself fully to you." And when that happens, God responds with fresh vision and fresh purpose.